It's Wednesday morning. Charlotte's brought the basket back. Dad's been using it to cut trees with his Merlot. This is the new Discovery, which I didn't order properly, so everything has ended up completely black on it because they told me it wasn't coming for a while. It's got a different dashboard in it as well. Yeah, they sent me the build sheet when I was at the Highland show and said it was at May 24, which means manufacture year 24. The build sheet wouldn't open because it was a PDF and there was no signal there. So I just said, she said, check your spec and let me know. And I just said, okay, thinking I've got till 2024. Anyway, it turned up in 5 months, not 18 months like they first said. So I'm backing up at the same time. Anyway, it ended up coming in and it's completely black. I said, why is it black? And he went, I don't know. And what I'd said was the other one was orange with a black pack. The guy must have just said black, so ordered black one with black wheels, black roof, black interior, black headlight. It's just the whole thing's completely black. But anyway, it looks all right, I think. It's got the lights fastened to the tow bar. Someone actually messaged me and said what differences are there, and I don't really know. I think it looks exactly the same from the outside, other than the colour. Oh, the headlights are definitely different. Now I reckon the boot floor is higher, and apparently it's because this is a hybrid. It's a mild hybrid and it's got some batteries underneath. So I was a bit disappointed that it's not the same size boot as the other one that we traded in. Well, we didn't trade it in, sold it private. What's he doing now? Just turned the Merlot off and on it. Must have thrown a wobbler. The boom not going in and out. Oh, it is now. Oh, he's needs to be a bit that way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know where there's an axle sensor messing up on that. And it's gone through that pothole there, it's confused it. Got a fault code. Ring them up, see what they say, I think. We're going on a road trip, Ivan. We're on the A50 now, nearly at the ploughing match, on the concrete section. Why is it concrete when everything else is tarmac? And it's very loud as well. What's that? I was filming. It's quite a big show. It's full of it. It's like a cow hanging off the high-up. It's a bit random, isn't it? A horse? I don't know. Then stand next to them for scale. They're big dogs, them. It's like, whoa, like donkeys.
First time we see.
I'm not sure I like that in white. I think someone's just spent yesterday pressure washing that harvester to bring it here. In fact, everything. Oh, there's two. Ashbourne Christmas tractor lights. There's a picture, isn't it? It's a good idea, that, isn't it? So it just plunges. Stop it getting scratched.
Ranger 150, Industries youth side-by-side machine. Geofence technology means you can control the areas you're driving from your phone. You've got two helmets with the deal as well. This one's a show special. You've got your front bumper, rear bumper, screen and roof. $5,000 plus that. Show special 4.5. Just cool.
Really?
Yeah.
The bumper needs to be bigger.
The bumper definitely needs to be bigger. It's seen some action getting in today.
So Olivia minders me all the time after we saw them the other year at Chatsworth, and she really wants one for Christmas, but we'll have to see.
Well,
interest rates are killing me at the moment, so probably not.
Thank you.
There's the ambulance there coming over the Russell stand. Getting some coffee. They're good enough to make it in the video on the Russell Stand biscuits.
You want a half one? I don't want a full one.
I want the one with orange ones in.
Well, I'll go absolutely if you want.
Well, actually, I prefer.
Just been fed by Russell's. The finance girl, I keep saying Nicola. Georgina, she's actually sponsored the food, but look at this. It looks to be a dump trailer that's hydraulic push-off. So the advantage of that is you can tip at any angle without rolling it over. So if you're in like boggy ground and it's sinking, or you're under electric cables or anything like that, you can just push it off the load. So it's like an ejector trailer. I don't think I've ever seen one of them before in a dump trailer. So I'm guessing that pushes to there, and then the whole lot goes out the back. So like sticky stuff and clay, it'll just push it right out, won't it? We're just, she's laughing because she heard me the other day do a talk at Staffordshire Ag Society, and I thought she was selling lime. But anyway, Sally Wood Farm Office Services, so they basically will come out and do all your boring stuff, which say VAT returns.
Payroll, accounts, grants.
Oh, there we go.
We're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
As Sally Wood.
Farm Office Services.
There you go.
Farm Office Services.
Shameless plug.
Thank you.
There's Rob looking for all the tools he's lost. There's a mint 4455. 5 down as well on it as well. 956, is that DP8B, is it? Used to have one of them. DP8, yeah. Just looking at the soil, it only needs a bit of cement and you could make concrete out of it. It's really stony. This is all reversible ploughing. Marshall, oh no, it's a Leyland. Same cabs as the David Brown uses, a Secura cab. Reckon that's been painted. Oh, is that 718? 718. We had a 716, a 718 and an 820. So, Icon fast track. A Coon. It's very, very shiny for a 23 plate. This is a 3+1. You've got 1, 2, 3 plus 1 and then plus another one. The very early one we had though was a 2+2, was it? Yeah, this is a DP8B. They used to crack in the middle here though, didn't they? Used to crack across there. This one actually hasn't. They used to do that as well with a wheel. It'd stick up in the air, not turn over. You have to go backwards and forwards. That's a shiny weight block as well, isn't it? 8S. Cavernland or Nerveland, or however you pronounce it, or KV for short. Plough. It's quite an ugly looking thing from behind, isn't it, that 8S? They've tried to style it the same as the older Masseys, haven't they, with the silver? But from the back it just looks a bit special, doesn't it? A 4-pillar cab. Looks mean from the front though. Tom Lamb's got one of these, if you watch him on YouTube. This weed here, when we used to have the spader machines, it used to be terrible because it wrapped round the rotors and ball up. It was the worst thing ever on a stubble. And the ploughing here looks a bit wet, ploughing up quite greasy. You smell that smell, Rob? That's carbon being released. It is very satisfying ploughing, turning a field from like green or yellow or whatever to black. We'll be a deer expert that'll know whether that was ever sold here or it's been imported, I'm sure. I never knew they did a GR Hilux.
Yeah. Alright, cheers.
33, oh, to 49,000. Looks a bit like the Isuzu though, doesn't it? What makes it a GR other than the badge? Oh, it looks... does look trick inside, like. There's Rob sat inside.
It's a Hilux GR model. Fancy.
Is it open? No. The wheels look too small though. It's got like little lunch boxes in the back. I think Class should start doing the mowers in grey to match people that buy the silver or grey tractors, don't you think? I suppose the skirt matches. Get a video of some serious horsepower here. So that explains the story of the horse. It's the fire and rescue department showing that they rescue animals. I think the cramp man's trying to tell me something. So the show offer, did you say, what was it, 1,500 quid?
Never said that.
No, we do need one, but Andrew used to wash everything and he's disappeared. But yeah, we'll get one, I think. I actually think that looks better than the Hilux, you know, Rob. Could just be the tyres and the wheels, maybe. But the seats inside aren't as good, are they?
Oh, that's nice.
Can't really see, can you? Cases everywhere, aren't there? Little baby crusher there. That's good, isn't it? Mounts on the linkage. Little jaw crusher. My dad stood next to it for scale. I like a nice uni mug. So you've been making these trailers as well then?
Yeah,
You alright?
my dad and my lad are in the Land Rover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a massive company from Utox that started making trailers and it's now massive. from small oaks, great trees grow. This guy's making these trailers I've just seen on the way out. A guy that was just showing me that trailer, he made the trailers that we were playing with when we went to the JCB factory playing on the telehandlers last year, because apparently they've not got sprung drawbars and that was to show off the suspension on the fast track. Random fact. Well, that was an enjoyable day at the ploughing match. Now we're heading back. Rob's just going to drive back. I'm going to edit. Yeah, apparently, so Cramp now sell Karsha pressure washers. I'm going to see if we can haggle a deal out for one, because ours is knackered and we've been using Rob's little sort of like patio cleaner one for the last 6 months. We're on the M6 now on the way home. I did just something the other week with Adam Henson. Anyway, here's a little bit of a thing, what he's explaining what it was we did, but we did some podcasts. So Adam explains it better. Here it is. I'm out in one of our fields where we've got maize, but also all these gorgeous wildflowers, and I love living and working in the great outdoors, and I tell people that farming is one of the best jobs in the world, and I really believe it is. But sadly, the statistics around poor mental health in agriculture are very alarming. And a few years ago, a good farming mate of mine died by suicide, which was shocking for friends, family, and of course, loved ones. And so that has spurred me on to talk to a lot of the agricultural charities and organisations that are already doing a lot of good work to try and alleviate some of the problems around poor mental health in farming. I've started working with a professional organisation called Team Doctor, and they've helped create 15 podcasts with the title of Keeping on Track. We've spoken to farmers and individuals hearing their stories, their testimonials about some of the difficulties that they've gone through and how they've come out the other side. We look at some of the problems behind agriculture and loneliness, financial pressures, the reasons behind some of the mental health difficulties we have, but also then signposting people towards the solutions and what can be done about it. And of course, that is so important. So you can download these podcasts now, Keeping on Track, free of charge from
any of the normal platforms that you'd get your podcasts from. I hope you find them useful. Do point friends and family and farming mates in the right direction, and of course we'd love to hear your feedback. Thank you.
Yes, so go and check out Adam's podcast. Anyway, I'm back at the yard now. There's some funny names, I think, on the birthday bumper. Ian's done it, so it's going to be the outro. Go and check it out. Rob's just moved some stuff around the yard. That is all for today. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, click like. How are you feeling today? I feel a lot better than I did yesterday, because yesterday I just wasn't feeling it at all, but I've had a nice day out. But got a little bit of a cold that's annoying me, so I'm probably 75% today. But yeah, let us know in the comments how you are. And thanks to everyone with the nice messages yesterday about the difficult day I had. It's really appreciated. I have tried to read them all. So yeah, bye.
Steve O'Hagan is 44, Henry Greenwood is 1, Fraser Armstrong is 17 tomorrow. I'm doing that now in case you miss it. John Prendergast is 34, Abby Mortimer is 14, and David Brown is 27. £47,998 raised. And if you're watching my another £2, then I'll read yours. And if you don't know what I mean, go and have a look at the list. I'm not reading that one.